Welcome on into the 9th episode of the Heel Tactics Podcast.
Number 9.
We're in the aftermath of SummerSlam.
Yes.
2-night SummerSlam first ever, and first ever show that our predictions were both horrible for.
God awful.
Extremely failing grades.
Yes.
Both of us. We did terrible. You can announce scores, Michael.
Yeah, so after the weekend, I ended up with 4 out of 13 correct if we're counting the
4 out of 12 correct.
4 out of 12 on the
SummerSlam card. We
13
included Julia
including
versus
Julia.
Zelina. That was our free space.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I had 5 out of 12. I am the champ.
still, after an absolute botch fest,
Literally-
Christian is still the champ.
We've missed every match as it was going on. I was keeping track, and it all came down to Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles.
Truly did.
Both of us had 4 points leading into that match.
Yeah, it was...
And that was the second to last match of the entire
It was
show.
definitely a rough going in terms of predictions. I didn't necessarily think I had SummerSlam nailed, but I was pretty confident in at least half of my picks, and I didn't even get 50% right.
I'm just saying, I'm still champ. I won by count out. That was not a defense.
It was a botch fest.
That wasn't a real match.
Yeah, it was a long weekend. We were in the New Jersey area.
We
ended
were
up
working at WrestleCon.
Yeah,
Shout out to High Spots.
Yeah, shout out High Spots. We were helping them out working WrestleCon in the hotel at the airport. Literally
10 minutes away.
yeah, 10 minutes away from...
But we didn't go to SmackDown or SummerSlam.
Yeah, we worked through SmackDown, and then we worked through the first half of SummerSlam, of the first night of SummerSlam. So it was a fun weekend. It was a cool experience getting to see a bunch of wrestlers, a lot of wrestling fans interacting with them. But yeah, we ended up watching SummerSlam night 1 late, night 2 on time.
I watched night 1 after night 2.
Yeah, it was something. I know a lot of people were impressed with SummerSlam. A lot of people were happy with a lot of the result, not so happy with certain aspects of the show. I overall was kind of unimpressed. I still give Evolution the commanding lead for pay-per-view of the year so far.
Definitely.
Yeah, night 1 was very underwhelming, except for the end. And then night 2, I felt like most of the matches were underwhelming.
I thought night 2 was fairly well until the main event, but I don't know. It didn't warrant a 2-night event. And it sucks
Agreed.
because they're now talking about going to 2 nights for Survivor Series and Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble makes sense. You can have a Rumble match on each night. I'm fine
Agreed.
with that.
Yeah.
So in the fact that you also barely ever have any other matches at Rumble. We were at the last Rumble. There were only 2 other matches.
The only thing is, if you make Rumble 2 nights, either people have to pull double duty for the Rumble match more, or it's... I don't know, like... I always think it's cool going into a Rumble where like they announce there's going to be a title match, because then like if they were to book it where the match was before, and the champ were to lose, they can come out and win the Rumble or something like that. But they haven't really done that in a while, I feel like.
The last time was with Brock.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just, it could be cool, like you're saying, because you'd have a Rumble match on both nights, but you're going to have a decent amount of people pulling double duty at that point.
And I guess Survivor Series, you'll have a War Games match on both nights. You know how I feel about it. I like War Games as a match.
Yeah.
I'm tired of War Games being the Survivor Series match, because War Games shouldn't be something that you know is coming up.
Yeah,
It should be naturally in a story it leads to it, and it's like literally how AEW does it with Blood and Guts. It should be like out of nowhere. Y'all won't stop. Y'all are going to War Games.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what pay-per-view it is.
I can agree with
Survivor Series, despite everyone actually hating it, should be SmackDown versus Raw.
that. Yes, but I think there's too much, like, I'm pretty sure in terms of rosters, how they're like split up right now, Roman Reigns is technically still a SmackDown superstar, and he has not been on SmackDown in forever.
So, had the lines be so clearly drawn by the teams being like your world champ, your tag champs, and your mid-card champ.
Cool. Yeah.
So that's 4 of your 5 members for both the men's and women's division.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's only one set of women's tag champs, but still, you know what I'm saying.
The number 1 contenders could be like from the other brand or something. Yeah. So I'm not crazy about the 2 nights. I can understand Mania
I
because
like that Mania is 2
Mania
nights.
used to be such a chore to get through because of the length. So it makes sense to split it up. This weekend in particular, SummerSlam did not need to be 2
SummerSlam's
nights.
never really been a show where it's like, oh, this is too long. I mean, you could have left off the Sami Zayn match.
Absolutely.
You could have left off the women's tag match. You could have left off the Drew and Logan RK Roll match.
Yep.
You could have freaking left off Solo and Jacob.
Yep.
You could have left off the Tiffany and Jade. I mean, it didn't need to be a 2-night show.
No, but it was. And we're in the aftermath. So I guess we can get into it. Let's
Start with the biggest talking point. We'll start at
the end.
the beginning of it.
Yeah, we'll start with the end of the show. But
The end of the show, beginning of said match.
yeah.
Why do I always want to say Roman Reigns? I'm about to say Cody Rhodes.
Because Roman is the champ at all times in your mind.
John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. World champion John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Street fight main event for the Undisputed Championship.
Yep.
John Cena was a face now as of SmackDown. Cody Rhodes
Out of
was
nowhere.
slightly heel.
But
The
not-
match was fine for the first 80%, in my opinion.
Okay.
Too many finisher kickouts, yes. But when you're expecting that, to see the other stuff that they did
Yeah.
was cool. I really liked when John Cena came up from Cody Rhodes' like elevator on the ramp.
Hardest shot of
It
2025.
was sick. How did he lose? All the stuff extreme wise was good enough.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like it was leaning on the stipulation too much, but it also felt like it was embracing it in a good way.
Yeah. They utilized the stipulation well.
And then Cena walked Cody back to the ring.
And from
And
that
then the
point,
move was just finisher, 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 finisher. Kick out, kick out, kick out, kick out. Over and over and over again. Repetitive over and over and over again. And Cody Rhodes finally set up a Slim Jim table and hit the ugliest Cody cutter I've ever seen in my life off the top rope. It was quite literally the worst looking thing after he's kicked out of 5 AAs and an Avalanche AA.
Yep.
That move does nothing. John Cena needs to just retire it with himself.
he's about to
But-
retire anyways.
Cody does the ugliest Cody cutter of all time through the Slim Jim table.
A lot of Slim Jim
I wouldn't even
tables.
call it a cutter, dude.
No, it's
It was like a
a wannabe
fall.
RKO fall.
They both
neck
fell on each other
breaker-ish
through the table.
thing.
And then Cody picks him up, hits him with a crossroads, and won. Cody Rhodes is the undisputed champion. Not even going to say congrats. No congrats, Cody
congrats.
Rhodes. You didn't deserve it.
The match, I don't want to sit here and do a full play-by-play because, like you were saying,
There was
80%
about
of
1,000
it.
spots.
Yeah, yeah. There's a ton to talk. They went for a long time, and kudos to both of them for going that long, keeping it fresh, keeping it entertaining, never really seeming. I mean, obviously they're going to sell that they're tired, but never were they like, oh my god, I'm just going to sit here because I can't move. Like they went.
Best spot? Cena grabbing the crutch from Tyrese
Halliburton, yeah, that was hype.
My boy.
I will say, story-wise, we get Cody wanting the real John Cena back, to which we both said, "You're not getting it."
Well, we know we were
We were
wrong.
this weekend. We know nothing, but Cena coming out like, okay, he came out on SmackDown. If I don't come for war, then I shouldn't come at all. You're going to get my best. You made me realize what I need to be, that I'm not being myself, yada, yada, yada. You took the last 4 or 5 months of John Cena, threw it out the window. Literally, what was the point of any of it?
Even John Cena acknowledged in his face turn promo, what was the point of this? Why was I doing this?
Yeah.
This was stupid. You know what the point of it was? It was one man who I have been against since WrestleMania 40. Dwayne. Dwayne truly should not be given the pin.
I agree with that.
The Mama Rhodes stuff was gold.
Gold.
It got Dwayne thinking anything he does is going to be gold. So then he produced the biggest piece of garbage ever.
This is garbage.
Literally.
Yeah.
Jinx.
It put a very, very sour taste in my mouth. Not just that Cena lost the belt, because in my mind, once Cena became champ, he did not need to lose that freaking belt until his last match.
Hey, I always knew it was going to be to Cody, but the build wasn't there, man. The build wasn't there, and the match did a good enough job of making you think Cena was going to retain, so that when he retained, I would have been like, that's fine. I'm fine with the face turn because Cena did so good throughout that match.
Yes.
And then he just lost.
I mean, like, you come back as Super Cena, you shouldn't lose. Well, I can't say everyone in that arena, but I would think 80% of that arena wanted John to win.
Let's look at this in a certain way.
Okay.
At WrestleMania, it takes a low blow and a belt to the face for John Cena to win the championship. Mm-hmm. But John Cena did 50 AAs plus any spot with a weapon throughout this match, and did an AA where he literally threw Cody Rhodes down the ramp, and Cody Rhodes kicks out of all of it. Mm-hmm. How does that make sense?
It doesn't. I guess
this is. Now I'll say this was a better match than Mania. This theoretically should have been the Mania main event.
Yes.
This is what Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns at SummerSlam wanted to be. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't make sense, the match.
This match should have happened at the end of Cena's run, with an actual build to where Cena turns face for a reason other than Cody Rhodes asking him to, and Cody Rhodes turning into a heel. And finally going over the edge, as Michael Cole kept saying, he needs to have that killer mentality. He can't let the crowd get in his mind. He can't worry about it. He has to go for the win. Well, apparently he can care about the crowd. He can care about everything and still win the match because he's Cody Rhodes. He's not going to lose a match. I'll go on record right now.
Why aren't we going to get the stupid heel turn?
I am picking Cody Rhodes in every predictions video from here on out. I won't pick against him.
I don't blame you.
It's stupid.
Why are they waiting so long on this heel turn? It's what the fans want. Don't let the change your mind, WWE, because they sing Seth Rollins' song every week. And yet they'll boo Seth Rollins and everything else he does right now. Mm-hmm. He needs this heel turn. WWE needs this heel turn. They are so petrified and terrified to let this man turn heel because of the kids. Because of the kids. The kids don't care. They have Jey Uso.
Yeet.
They have Roman Reigns.
The OTC.
They have
Randy Orton and Jelly Roll.
Randy Orton. I won't say Jelly Roll because he's probably not going to be around much more, but I mean, there's plenty of faces. There's plenty of big faces. If Roman Reigns is a face, John Cena, even though he's not going to be around much longer, is a face. Randy Orton is a face. You have Jey Uso, and you have Sami Zayn. You have LA Knight. You have CM Punk. All faces. Yep. Turn Cody Rhodes heel. It will. He has not had a single interesting bit to him since he freaking ripped his arm off the bone or whatever he freaking did. Nothing he's done has been interesting. Wins the Royal Rumble from spot 30? Who cares? Wins the Royal Rumble 2 years in a row? Thanks for taking the spot from someone else. Beats Roman Reigns? Cool. Should have been Jey Uso. Should have been Sami Zayn. And you continue down this such dull vanilla path instead of just doing something interesting.
Cody Rhodes, as it stands, being a face, being the number one fan favorite, whatever you want to call it, can take a loss and show right up on SmackDown and still be the fan favorite. Cody Rhodes doesn't need a title on his shoulder to be beloved because apparently he can do nothing. He can do anything, still be beloved. People might say, oh, well, you're a hypocrite because Roman won. Roman never lost. Roman worked because he had to win. The tribal chief couldn't lose.
WWE
the whole thing would have crumbled.
Needed him to win.
Absolutely.
And Roman Reigns' stuff was interesting.
Roman Reigns' stuff was gold. The whole bloodline
Aside
was gold.
from the Kevin Owens feud, I've not liked a single Cody Rhodes story in the company. And the Kevin Owens one still makes me mad because they never let him do anything.
Yeah. Well, be prepared for no one to do anything for that title for a long time because it's...
Who are you even going to let challenge for it? Who's on that brand?
I don't know who's going to challenge for it, but it doesn't matter because Cody's going to win, and the only person...
Now, the picks to challenge for it would be really easy if you turned him heel.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I will say I would think the best one to take it off of him is Randy, but I don't think Randy's getting his hands on a title.
I fully agree.
And
I fully agree.
So I'm not going to even sit here and try to predict the Cody stuff from the future because it doesn't matter. Cody, he'll win, which is how Roman stuff was. But there were certain feuds, like you were saying, it should have been Sammy. It should have been Jay. There were feuds in Roman's time where you really thought Roman was going to lose.
Mm-hmm. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens.
I never, even going into Mania,
never thought.
I didn't think Cena was going to beat him. I was hoping Cena would beat him, but I didn't think Cena was going to beat him. Cena beats him. Oh my God, this is awesome. Even though he's heel, this is sick.
Even though the match sucked, this is sick.
So then Cena gives you 4 months of his, let's say 8 month of time that he has left in the company being a heel, which I'm sure he enjoyed doing. So I guess it's good for him. But
if you were going to switch him back this soon, it meant literally nothing.
You were just going to switch him back with no story. That's what annoys me the most. It was literally just Cody saying, I want the real John Cena. And then because Cody said something, it happened.
I hate that that John Cena, the greatest of all time,
GOAT,
is going on his last year, and you don't spend some time actually planning it out.
I'm sure
you didn't plan him turning back to face. You let The Rock switch your plans up within 2 weeks. It was just not well thought out. And it's really sad to see. But tell me, I'll give you a year's time.
Okay.
Who can actually beat Cody Rhodes? Who will actually... Everyone else cares about Seth Rollins. Everybody major cares about Seth Rollins in the World Heavyweight Championship, which I love. I've been waiting for the World Heavyweight Championship to be important. Mm-hmm. But who is going to even do anything?
It sits right now, I do not foresee that title leaving Cody's shoulder for at least a year and a half. So I'm not even going to pick.
You got some fuzz on your sleeve. Oh.
I'm not even going to pick anybody because it doesn't matter.
When's Kevin Owens coming back?
Hopefully soon.
No, he's got a year and a half left.
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
Also, another injury. Gunther got hurt.
Yeah, Gunther got hurt, but we'll talk about that when we get to his match. I'm kind of done with the Cody talk because I'm just going to get doled out.
John Cena lost.
John Cena lost. We've got face Cena back, so yay.
And then, in a big shock,
no one saw. Well, I can't say no one.
I don't think anyone saw it coming.
This. I saw a guy on TikTok jokingly made you're watching SummerSlam and then this music hits and it was Brock. So I was like, he got it right. I mean, it might have been a joke, but he got it right. Yeah, Brock came back.
I thought they kept it going so much Cody was going to come out and punk him or something. We get Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is back. Brock Lesnar seemingly going to be what Cena does for the rest of his run.
Possibly.
How do you feel about it?
I'm very capable of separating the art from the artist. So, am I necessarily the biggest fan of Brock Lesnar in terms of what he's supposedly done in the world right now in terms of being involved in the lawsuit and all that? No, not a huge fan. But do I think Brock and Cena can give us bangers? Yes. So, please give us a banger.
I'm in the opposite. I don't see what... I'm excited in the moment to see Brock Lesnar back.
Shock factor was crazy.
Brock Lesnar's back.
Yes.
There's almost nothing new you can give me from Brock Cena.
True.
The match is not going to be that great. It's going to be fine. It's not going to be that great,
but
in their current states.
It can be. Cena can do it. It won't, but it can be. I'm going to be hopeful. I'm going to be optimistic.
This version of Cena, you cannot convince me realistically can beat Brock Lesnar. And it's just kind of disappointing.
Well,
I didn't want it to be Cody Rhodes. I'd take Brock Lesnar being Cena's Roman. Darn. I'd take Brock Lesnar being Cena's last program over Cody Rhodes. But it's not like it's a much better pick. Should have been Randy Orton.
I 100% agree with that, but I will say in the world of wrestling that we're in, the last time we saw Brock, Cody beat him with one arm. So Cena beat Cody at Mania and almost beat him at SummerSlam. So technically, Cena can beat Brock as it stands.
Yeah, but we haven't seen Brock in like a year and a half.
Yeah, I know.
Or a year. I don't know when that match.
Yeah,
well, it was at SummerSlam. Was that last SummerSlam or the one before?
I can't remember.
I think it was last. No, last
No,
SummerSlam, Cody fought Solo. So we
Yeah.
haven't seen Brock in
a while.
2 years.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm hoping for the best. That's all I'll say.
He looks great.
He looked good. Yeah, looked great. I like the flow out the back too with his hair. Looks sick.
Like yours.
Like, wow.
Well, Brock Lesnar's back. The Beast Incarnate is back.
He's back.
And
He's here.
We really just have to wait to see. I doubt we'll see them on SmackDown. We're in a point now. You're preserving the Cena dates. They dumped so many.
He's going to be on SmackDown. Cena's already announced to be on SmackDown. Yep.
Don't preserve it. Throw it away.
Throw it away. So, yeah, we'll get Cena on SmackDown. I wouldn't be shocked if Brock comes out and drops him. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. We'll see where we get with that when we get there. Let's move forward in the card because we're going to get stuck talking about Cody Rhodes and John Cena.
Everything's actually backwards.
You're right. Let's roll it back. Run it back. Jey Uso style. In fact, let's just go ahead and go to the main event. Jey Uso.
We're bouncing around.
Bounce all the way back to the very first match of the whole show.
Main event, Jey Uso, Yeet, and OTC, Tribal Chief. Should they be called Tribal Yeet?
Oh, I like it. I like it.
I'm sure it's been said.
I'm sure.
Teamed against the Vision,
It's kind of
B&B Security,
yeah,
Bronze,
Security.
Brawny,
The Brawns.
LeBron and Brawny James, Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, the Tribal Thief,
owner of the
Shula Fala,
Bronson
Bronson Reed.
Goes
It
hard.
was a fine match.
Yeah.
Opener of SummerSlam. It was probably honestly my second favorite match of night one, or maybe even my first. I don't even know.
I can agree with that, and I will say you started the night off with two of your most exciting entrances that would actually get the fans going crazy.
Hey, I watched the show later. I didn't watch no entrances.
Well, I watched all of it. Yeah, you got the crowd on their feet. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso in a ring will never not get the crowd on their feet. Mm-hmm. They had a good match.
I was expecting it to be a spear fest, and I'm really happy it wasn't.
Yes, and I will also say I was pleasantly surprised Roman didn't get the pin.
Oh, I love
Jey won the match.
He took the bullet for Jey.
Yeah,
he got speared. Sold it like he literally got stabbed in the stomach.
Roman's one of the best sellers out there.
I'll stand by it. He's one of those who's mastered over the top selling and doesn't make it look really
ridiculous.
Stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jey Uso pinned Bronson Reed off of an Uso splash to get the dubski. What more can you ask for?
Nothing really. Roman looked good.
One of our only few successful predictions.
Yes, absolutely. This one was a shoe-in, but I thought most of them were shoe-ins. Yeah, Shula Fala. Yeah, the fact that they did the 1D too was cool.
Oh, I
Where
loved
Roman launched
that.
him up into Jey. That was cool too. Good teamwork out of them. I mean, their family, their bloodline. Mm-hmm. Whatever the story
beatdown
is.
after. Didn't need a beatdown after.
Roman talked crap to Paul, and that was about it.
Roman Reigns and Jey left. You rolled in through the show. Good.
Yeah, I liked it. Solid match.
Actually, yeah, this was my favorite match of night one.
All right, I'm with it.
It's not like it was like a...
I'll put it at 2.
It was not like it was like phenomenal, but it wasn't. It was like... It was a great Monday Night Raw main event. Absolutely stunning Monday Night Raw main event.
Absolutely. Which is basically all night one was a glorified Monday Night Raw.
I don't have the matches written in order.
I have it in order of the show.
If you got that.
Let's just roll through night one.
Hit the Cena stuff.
Let's just roll through night one.
Yeah.
So we moved from...
Rolling.
What? We went from Bloodline versus Brawns to an actual tag team title match where we had the Judgment Day defending the women's tag team championships against the allies of convenience, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte
Friends,
Flair.
not friends.
Friends, not friends.
Fine match.
Yeah.
I was wrong. You got a point here. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte
Crazy
Flair
moment.
are the women's tag team champions now.
Yes, they are. Congrats.
I
First time in like years they've been champs too.
can't even say I wasn't expecting it, but I was a little shocked.
I think it's solely for the purpose that I stated, so that Raquel and Roxanne can win the titles back themselves.
Yeah.
So when Liv returns, Roxanne can say, it's my title, not yours. So, main reason I picked it for this match, and it gives you more fuel for the Charlotte Alexa story.
I don't know if they're going to win it back, actually, because right after, on the Monday Night Raw after SummerSlam, they ran it back.
And it was
direct rematch.
Direct
Charlotte
rematch.
Alexa Dubsky.
Yeah.
I think they might be going away from Judgment Day a little bit. Maybe.
They'll definitely have like a couple...
Judgment Day will stay in the picture.
Yeah.
But I don't think Judgment Day is going to be the next couple title matches.
They'll probably defend against like the Kabukis.
You'll get Kabukis. You'll get Secret Hervis.
Yeah.
No Meechin and
B-Fab. No, probably hold it till at least Survivor Series, if not longer.
Just let them hold it longer.
I would, but
if Liv's not going to be back anytime soon, and you've already taken the belts off Judgment Day, just let them hold them. I'd rather see a longer term tag team story with these two, with Charlotte and Alexa, as opposed to a quick one and then them just sitting dormant in the singles division again.
That's 100% valid.
If you don't mind, I'm going to take a sip of water.
That's fine.
I hate to do it mid-pod, but I am parched.
Yeah, so like you're saying, it's better for them to hold it than be just pushed back into the singles division. But the thing is, when they lose the belts and get back into the singles division, it will be a feud story between them. So there will be something for them to do rather than just be like waiting in place. But I'd rather push that down the road than just fire it right off, because we had a lot of title swapping hands at this show.
There actually wasn't.
Well, we had
SummerSlam,
5 people hold world titles in 1 night or 2 nights.
Of the actual guaranteed title matches, aside from the men's world titles,
there
was almost no change.
Yeah.
Even though all my predictions were wrong, for the fact of almost all the titles not changing, I actually like it, because when you look at WrestleMania, like every title changed.
Yes, but I will say, whether the mid-card belts changed or not, it doesn't matter, because everyone's going to think about the 2 world titles that happened. So, in reality, like, if you just quickly think about it, the titles changed a lot at SummerSlam. So, like, let's have some solidarity and some continuity running through for a while to where there's not a bunch of title swapping.
I was really thinking about it. Tiffany Stratton is the only person in this company with a long title reign right now.
Currently speaking.
Nobody else.
Sitting.
I think second place is Dom, and he won at WrestleMania.
Yeah, he's like 100-something days, I think. With like
he won at Mania,
defenses.
And he's in second place.
Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty crazy.
I mean, the reign... I like seeing a title change, but I want him to slightly cool down on the flip-flopness.
Yeah, you got to time it up right. You've got to, like,
everything
keep a finger
has
on the
switched
pulse
so much lately, they need a cool down.
You need a finger on the pulse, because I don't want to go back to the days where, like, you're champ on Raw, you lose at the pay-per-view, and then you get a rematch right at the next Raw and you win it back, stuff like that. That never needs to happen again. Because that is
literally
it exciting
Sasha
that
Banks,
they're
Charlotte,
yeah.
Sasha Banks,
Is it
Charlotte.
exciting that you're getting a world title change? Sure. But
the belt means nothing, so it's not that exciting.
Exactly. So keep titles around people's waist right now.
If people can't defend, then the belt is literally the 24/7 title. Just constantly switching.
Agreed. So, moving forward from Alexa Charlotte, congrats on winning the tag titles. We had Cross, Sami Zayn.
Karrion Kross is heading out, I would assume, from the company. Sami Zayn beat him.
From what I read around today, their contracts, him and Scarlett, supposedly ended this weekend because they were not backstage at Raw. There has been no decision from either side about like negotiations or anything. Is what it is. I really thought they were going to re-sign him, so I really thought they were going to give Cross the dub.
This was one of my only other correct predictions.
Yep.
Deuces, Cross. Sammy held your pipe.
Yeah. Basically, it was just a regular match. Finally, Cross gets the pipe, pulls out his pipe. Well, Scarlett pulls out his pipe and gives it to him. And then he goes to use it. Sammy dodges it. Then Scarlett gives Sammy the pipe.
Sammy's like,
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. And then
he's like, nah.
He's the good guy. He
just
doesn't
wins.
use it. Wins the match.
Can we move on?
Yeah, we can move on. I'm with it. I will say on Raw though, Sammy was like, I'm putting Cross behind me. I wanted to use that pipe, but I want to be a better person moving forward. Whatever.
It's not that I didn't want to use it.
I did,
but it's about who I want to be.
That's
I want to be the world champion the right way,
which he should be. So yeah, moving forward, we had Tiffany Stratton, champion, versus Jade Cargill. Very shocked.
Very unsuspecting. I like it.
I said it a week or two ago. At the end of the day, just leave it on Tiffy because neither one of them have like that momentum to where it's like they need like, yes, you've been trying to build Jade that way, but it hasn't like gotten there yet. So the better decision was to leave it on Tiffany Stratton, in my opinion. The match was like whatever to me. It was a match.
As I said last week, there's not a ton of future prospects for Tiffany. But as I also said, we're in dire need of some longer title reigns. So I am perfectly fine with her retaining.
Agreed. And that can be one of her next points going forward. That
even if she just loses it to Jade later down the line.
Yeah. But like she can literally come out on SmackDown and say, I'm literally the longest reigning champ. Like, y'all can say I'm not a good champ or whatever, but it's Tiffy time.
Yeah.
It's my time.
It's been my time.
It was a match.
It really helps legitimize her in a match that everyone's like, oh, yeah, she's going to lose. And then you let her win. Yeah. Just fully more legitimizes her as a champion, her as a mainstay on the main roster.
Yeah.
As a main eventer.
Aside from letting Jade like get another shot, like you're saying, let her lose to her down the line, I don't know where they're going to go with Tiffy now, like in terms of who she's going to fight, because please don't let it be Nia Jax again.
Just hit like a shake-up or something, please.
Please. But moving forward, we had another shocker. Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre defeating RK Roll.
Hats off, even though I don't even have a hat.
Hats off to Jelly Roll.
People hated it. I'm proud of you, Jelly Roll.
I'm very proud of Jelly Roll.
You put on a very good performance.
He was
for what you can do.
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely stiff, which it's your first time in a ring. That's fine. He definitely telegraphed when a move was about to happen. Like he's waiting to catch somebody or he's waiting to like get pulled into it. That's fine. It's your first time in the ring. You did great. He did great.
As Michael Cole or Wade said, not everyone can be Logan Paul. And it's fine if you're a celebrity wrestler who's not Logan Paul.
Logan Paul's a freak athlete.
And put on a match.
Yeah.
You did a good job.
In a ring with two current should-be world champs. Not that Logan Paul couldn't be a world champ. He's just too much of a part-timer to be a world champ. And a freak athlete.
In the ring with 3 future Hall of Famers.
You're putting Logan Paul in the Hall of Fame?
They love putting celebrities in the
That's a good point.
That's a good Hall of Fame. Logan Paul is a celebrity who wrestles.
Yeah.
He's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
That's a great point. Yeah. Jelly Roll did great. And he took a massive spot with Logan Paul jumping off the top rope to the announce table, putting Jelly Roll through it. Jelly Roll got helped out by medical because after that spot, he was dead.
Logan looked like he died.
Agreed. But Logan got back up.
And then you get the moment of Jelly Roll getting back in the ring. I'm going to do this.
I'm going to help my boy.
He does it. He helps him. He loses. It's all right.
It's okay. And props to losing your first match.
Yeah, I mean, people were complaining about, he's taking another spot. He lost. What does it matter?
It doesn't. It literally doesn't, because at the end of the day, Randy is never affected by a loss, and Jelly Roll won't be on TV next week.
Randy doesn't look weak by losing a match that he teamed with Jelly Roll to Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul.
Randy wouldn't look
Jelly
weak
Roll
losing a match,
is a celebrity, so he's unaffected by losing this match. If anything, he's gained more pros. And Drew and Logan got a win on SummerSlam. And both of them, especially Drew McIntyre, have been needing a win.
Yeah, if anyone in this match needed a win, it was Drew. So I'm glad.
So all around,
yeah,
this is one of the things I have the least to complain about on SummerSlam.
No complaint about it. I would just say, before we ever even got to the predictions video, I said it was a guarantee RK Roll won. I will never pick a Randy match right.
I was wrong.
Moving forward, we got to the main event.
CM Punk versus the ring general, the World Heavyweight Champion at the time, Gunther. Yet again, he got injured during the match. They said it was how long he's expected to be out for.
Whatever the term is. what was Sammy a couple weeks ago with his ribs? They said Sammy's out indefinitely. Yeah, indefinitely.
Yeah,
There it goes. The word got to me. Yeah, they said Gunther on Raw. They said Gunther's out indefinitely because of They said the
Something
medical
with
term.
his face.
It had
I
something
don't
to do
know.
with like how he hit the table or something.
He
The announce
came
table.
up and he was all bloodied and crap.
Yeah. I thought it was just a nosebleed, but it was something a little bit more severe. But yeah, so
I hope you get well, Gunther.
Agreed.
I kind of hoped you didn't lose the world title, seeing as I
it wasn't even a kinda. I really hoped he didn't lose the world title.
But he lost to CM Punk. The match was fine.
I thought the match was solid. I mean, there was again lots of kickouts of finishers, lots of kickouts.
There
of
was
stuff
also
that shouldn't
good
have
technical
happened.
and brutal stuff. Good
Yes.
submissions.
At the end of the day, Gunther, out of everyone in that company, in my opinion, is like the most. Like this guy could have wrestled in any era and been just as dominant.
Top 5 in ring in WWE.
Yeah. I mean, like we've said it. I don't think we've said it on camera. But we've said it talking to each other. His moves are not meant to look pretty. His moves are
And I
meant to
love
look
it.
devastating, and they do.
I love it. He knows that no matter how his frog splash looks, he is landing on you with the same amount of weight.
Absolutely.
So he does not care to make it look good.
And I love how dirty his powerbomb looks. it's beautiful.
And the freaking drop kick, the dinosaur,
His
T-Rex
drop kick is
whatever you
terrifying.
call it. Love it.
Not that CM Punk isn't like one of those, there's levels to the wrestling world. You've got your high guys that will kick out of most anything. He's definitely in that realm. But after the beatdown Gunther gave him, there was times where I was just like, dude, Punk should not kick out
didn't
of
feel
this.
like Punk put on enough offense to win towards the end, but he did.
He did. He
CM
won.
Punk was the world champion.
He has a really beautiful moment where he's just holding the belt.
Had it for 5
Crowd's
minutes.
going crazy. Burn it down.
Seth Rollins, Mr. Money in the Bank, returns after revealing that his injury was fake.
Well, he
Only
comes out in crutches.
2 people knew the plan: Becky Lynch and Paul Heyman.
His oracle, Paul Heyman. So he came out in crutches, and he was with Paul was holding the briefcase, and commentary was like, he's letting Punk know your time's running, because as soon as I'm out of this brace and off these crutches, I'm coming for you. Does a turnaround, starts crutching back. The spot was almost perfect. The one problem I had was, as Seth turns and slowly walks back to the entryway, Paul stays put. Paul should have walked with or stepped out of camera, because the moment Paul didn't leave with him, I said he's good. He's going to come out. He's about to drop the crutches. He's coming. And the way he drops them, just turns and slowly unbuckles the brace. Perfect.
Why didn't CM Punk
Cinema.
just leave?
Yeah, Punk should have left. Also,
Or go get a chair or something.
I really wish they would have timed it a little bit longer to where, no. Did he hold it longer than Drew? Or did
He held
Drew,
it shorter than
shorter?
Drew.
Okay, yeah, then I like it. For some reason, I thought he held it longer.
He
than
held
Drew.
it for like 20 less seconds or
yeah.
some crap
So
like that.
now in the future, if they ever butt heads again, Drew has that over
Drew be
his
like, I
head.
held the World Heavyweight title longer than you.
Yeah, I like that. For some reason in my mind, it was backwards. I thought Punk held it longer, but yeah. Seth comes down. He's perfectly fine.
Hits him with the briefcase,
Hits him briefcase
1,000
times.
The briefcase hits didn't look that great, but it's whatever.
It is what it is.
Should have hit him with
Cashes
the
in.
crutches.
Yeah. Cashes in, stomp, 1, 2, 3, Seth's your world champ.
What else do you need? It's a cash
He's
in.
the king of cash in.
He hits his finisher, he won.
Yep. I'm with it. Awesome.
CM Punk. Seth Rollins is the World Heavyweight Champion.
And after a rather night one, that was the fire you needed.
And just like that, all the complaints about that title being the B title are gone.
Yeah.
This belt is the prize. Everyone's going for it.
Mm-hmm.
Seth Rollins is holding it. This is the championship.
Yeah. Seth is finally... Not that Gunther couldn't have done it. Not that Punk couldn't have done it. But Seth Rollins is the catalyst.
But when you put someone like Seth on it and you show that everybody, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and LA Knight want that belt.
Yep.
Whereas Cody's got no challengers over on SmackDown. Is he going to fight Damian Priest?
Wow. Good call. Because that's probably going to be like his first opponent. Not that Damian can't go. It's just like he's been so off doing side quests.
It's going to be face mid-card Damian fighting Cody. It's not like it's Judgment Day Damian where he's the leader and he's a heel.
I will say this much. In terms of the Shield, Roman is my favorite. But I'll hold Mox to it too, because Mox is phenomenal. Seth Rollins in a very special place, because in my opinion, he is on a different level. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't care that people, like so many people complain, oh, it's always Seth. It's always Seth. The dude freaking kills it every time he's out there.
Seth Rollins is a moment maker.
Absolutely.
No one makes a moment like Seth Rollins.
I agree.
No matter if it's out of what's one of the most iconic heel turns of all time?
Shield breakup.
What's the most iconic Money in the Bank cash in of all time?
WrestleMania, and this will probably be very close.
He's a moment maker.
Absolutely.
Even if I don't like it, he stole the show in Roman Cody.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was he's always that point. He's the focal point.
He's not the focal point, but he makes himself the focal point with how good he does moments.
And it is not just
he had no business being in the Roman Rock Cody build at all.
But he put himself in it and said, guess what?
He became the moment maker.
Yeah. I will say but I don't want to brand just a moment maker because
he's also the best in-ring wrestler from the Shield.
He will back it up.
He's also one of the best in-ring wrestlers in WWE. He's also one of the most decorated wrestlers in the roster right now. Mm-hmm. Great on the mic. Great storytelling. Everything. Seth Rollins. Randy Orton is what do the people always call him?
If I'm starting a wrestling promotion today, I want 4 Randy Ortons. But he's never booked that way, and I'm sick of it.
If I'm designing a pro wrestler, it's Seth Rollins.
I'm picking Randy, but that's personal preference. I don't disagree with you because Seth Rollins is he's him. I know Mello's him, but Seth is him.
Carmelo Hayes is him. We want Mello.
I'm not upset with the cash-in. Personally, I would have cashed in during the match because it leads into the story of Seth saying, as long as I'm breathing, you will not hold that title, because now Punk has held the title.
But he robbed him. Of if we get Drew Punk again,
yes,
it's fine.
It's fine. So yeah, night 1 ended on a bang and rolled into night 2,
which started with a bang.
Yes, the women's triple threat.
Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, Women's World Championship. Really good match.
Really good match.
Naomi won. Legit won.
If you take away the last 10 minutes of Cena Cody, that's my favorite match. But with it, this is my favorite match.
TLC?
The end destroyed it for me. But we'll get to it. Naomi, Rhea, Io, all 3 women killed it. Of course, match starting, Naomi rolls out, acting like, let them 2 beat each other up. I'll come in and win this. They both come out, corner, get her back in the ring, and then from there on, it was just phenomenal.
It's similar to the Mania triple threat. You're just taking 3 women all at the absolute top of their game and telling them to put on a match. And they put on a match.
Without a
Naomi
hitch.
is better than she's ever been. Rhea Ripley is gotten to a point where now she doesn't have to win everything. And she's not the strongest, most dominant thing ever. Mm-hmm. Now she's just able to be Rhea Ripley great in ring.
Yes.
And Io Sky is the best women's wrestler in the world.
This is my favorite Rhea for the reasons you just said. She doesn't have to win everything. She can just be Rhea. No different than most people on the roster. She can take a loss and it doesn't affect her.
And she's the one who took the pin.
So book her that way.
In the segment on Raw where Rhea walked up to Io and Io was like, I did not get pinned. I'm getting my title match.
Yep.
And Rhea was like, well, I want my match with you still. And Io was just like, you'll never beat me? Great! Rhea doesn't care about the belt. Rhea cares about Io. You're giving Rhea a feud that's not involved with the belt because Io's going to lose the title match and then we're going to get more Rhea Io. I couldn't have asked for anything else. That's great. Rhea heel turn could happen. Cool.
She can play a heel.
She can stay face.
Cool.
It's good. It's just good stuff all around.
And the fact, like you said, Naomi actually winning, like straight up winning.
It's crazy that the main event women's championship on Raw went from after WrestleMania getting no defenses to from Evolution till now being like one of the best things to watch.
Agreed.
I don't know. I'm happy about it.
Yeah.
One of our only correct predictions.
Yes, because we needed the roster to proceed with caution. And they did. We needed
And
WWE brass
Naomi was just like, yeah, all you looking stupid on Raw.
Yeah, I told y'all I was going to win.
And then Stephanie said, no matter if it's you or EO, I'm getting the women's championship.
Yeah.
Which love it. Love it all.
Yeah, it's going to be a banger. Whether it's EO or Naomi, and I hope it's Naomi, it will be a banger.
If only the SmackDown women's side of things was as good as Raw.
Yeah. I want to
What were you not saying?
I'm taking back my banger thing because apparently if I say something's going to happen, it's not going to happen. So
what match were you talking about?
Stephanie versus EO or Stephanie versus Naomi. It should be a phenomenal match.
But Raw, mid-card, and main event, it's got the women, dude.
Oh, yeah. The women's division is head and shoulders above SmackDown. Not solely talent-wise. It's just
where they're using people and what they're using them for.
Absolutely.
And
when Bianca finally comes back, SmackDown will pick it up a notch.
Yes.
But until then, we're going to probably just see Raw dominate the women's division. But moving forward.
That was great.
We did have the 6-team TLC tag title
I don't even have any, like, what do I even say? 4 teams went out there and absolutely killed it.
It was awesome.
And the Wyatts and Rey Fenix and Andrade were there.
Yeah.
Which is disappointing.
But
the 4 teams who got nowhere near winning the belts, especially DIY, put everything on the line.
And we had Candice LeRae and B-Fab.
Candice LeRae went through a ladder. DIY went through double tables off the top of a ladder.
There was Slim Jim tables.
4 table spots in each corners of everyone jumping over and jumping through. The Spanish fly through the table. Dawkins going over through a table. Dude.
It was beautiful.
Dudley's at ringside and Hardy's at ringside.
It was beautiful.
It was a great match. The ending was bad. I predicted them. I didn't like it either, but
here's why this was not in my top matches. Because all that was beautiful. The team I came to see was just sitting outside doing nothing the whole match. After being your number 1 contenders, after almost beating the Wyatts, they do nothing. That's upsetting to me. And then the ending. All that climactic stuff in the match. So many amazing,
we know
holy moly
Dumas
spots.
And Joe Gacy can do crazy spots.
They're not like Lexer Dumas... Dexter Loomis gets so much air anytime he jumps off anything.
If Dawkins is doing what he did in that match, Lexter Dumas should have been also.
Yes, and then Gacy, you look at Joe Gacy and just think, that guy's not afraid to do anything.
I think he could have eaten a table.
Yeah. But instead, they were half in, half out. You get Eric Rowan involved. You get Nikki Cross involved. You get Uncle Howdy involved. Hated all of it because I don't like the Wyatts. And then you get this anticlimactic dub.
But that's why the match is it out for me. Tommaso Ciampa hung from the titles for like 2 minutes and went upside down,
pulled himself up so
dodging
Frazier couldn't get him.
Spear off of a ladder,
which was sick.
Have you ever seen that?
I haven't seen that spot exactly. No.
Upside down while hanging from the belts, and then he goes back down and still stays up there.
Gargano dragged the ladder back to him.
Wishes he would have grabbed him while he was up there. That would have been so
that would have been sick. Yeah, he would have fallen, but it would have been sick.
He would have fallen. You could add Gargano try to catch him.
Could have put a Slim Jim table under him.
You know what he should have done while he was holding on to it? Unstrap the belts individually.
That's the only way to
them, and then somebody would bring a ladder up to him.
That's like the only way to make it work.
That.
Yeah, but
hats off to DIY.
Yeah,
dude.
DIY killed.
They will always
hats off to
me.
4 of the teams.
Oh, and
they all killed
Fraxium
it.
Popped off.
Fraxium popped off for sure. I would just say there was so much good, but in my heart that lies with a lot of the tag division, but like mainly right now with Andrade and Rey being so non-important, and then having the whole Wyatt faction involved, which I can't stand them. It just it was a mixture of not goodness for me.
Only slight problem I see here is now the Wyatts have beaten everybody.
Yeah.
But you can just have some number one contendership matches and it'll be fine.
Yep. But yeah, I guess I'm not going to say congrats, but Wyatt's retained.
Wyatts retained.
Whoop-de-doo. Moving forward.
I don't have the list in order.
Moving forward, we've got the GOAT, Becky Lynch, defending
with a trash new theme song.
Yeah. Defending
CHRASH trash.
defending the women's Intercontinental title against Lyra. Thank God it's
Street
over.
fight.
Yeah, street fight.
A lot of brutal spots.
Yeah.
The match itself didn't flow like as the most well-written match of like straight into stuff.
Yeah.
But specifically like when she put the chair around Lyra and was just throwing her
stomped it,
around
and then
stuff.
put it, wedged it in the announce table and stomp down on it.
The
Sick.
brutal spots fully make up for some of the clankiness. I am fine with it. They've always had good matches. This was a good match.
I will say this much. The only like major problem I had with it was that Lyra got her hand out the zip tie. Production wise, cut the camera. Do something to where when she's sliding her hand back in, we're not all just staring there looking at her sliding her hand back in, and then have Michael Cole go, "Oh, I thought she had her arm. Well, no, maybe not."
And then you do all that just to cut them under the ring.
Yeah, like I get that when they were planning out the match or discussing it, the whole point of her having her hands tied was supposed to be a major plot point. I get it. But there's a point in time where you just roll with it.
Well, there's a reason you don't do the one zip tie across. You should do zip tie connecting them, zip tie. Or just do handcuffs.
Yes. Like, it was supposed to be that, like, cool moment that she's doing all these moves with no hands. I get it, but...
And she did do all the moves.
No. She did fine. I'm just saying,
but
like...
zip ties never cooperate in WWE.
I'm just saying, like, once your hand slid out, everything she did...
Just swerve.
You didn't need your hands tied for her. You could have continued the match the exact same way and not had the moment of you having to crawl all the way under the ring to get the hand or the zip tie cut and been fine.
But ultimately,
it was a solid match. I mean,
Bayley got involved, accidentally cost Lyra
Bayley
the match.
involvement.
Lyra can never challenge for the IC title again as long as Becky's the champ.
Thank
Pick. I did not pick that, but right pick.
Thank you.
We probably are going forward with more Bayley Lyra beef.
Yes.
Right.
It was the
pick.
Yes, it was the right way to get that reignited.
Right things all around WWE.
But Bayley didn't mean to cost Lyra the match.
No, she didn't.
It was an accidental flaw.
And now we are rolling into Becky versus Nikki Bella. I'm a member of the Bella Army.
You sure are, buddy.
I'm here for it.
Yep.
I am here for it. I thought
I'm
Nikki
not
Bella got
against it.
injured.
Yeah.
There was all that stuff, but I guess she's fine. Guess we're doing it. Here for it. I thought the promo was actually pretty good.
The promo was
Segment
solid.
was good.
I really
the John
appreciate...
Cena bar was hype.
Even before that, I like how Becky declared herself the GOAT. And then Nikki comes out and says, "You're right. You are one of..." And Becky just goes, "I am the greatest of all time."
I liked when... I don't know what Nikki said. Oh, hold on. I wrote it down. This is just me looking around.
Yep. Get to it. Find it.
Nikki came out and she was like, "Oh, hey, Becky." And then Becky was just like, "Hello."
Hello. Hello. And then, but Nikki's like, "I really respect you, Becky." She's like, "Oh, well, I respect you too."
And then she's like, "But you're such a disappointment."
Yeah. Which, I mean, I get it in terms of character and all that, but like, dude, Becky is unequivocally the GOAT. Like, she can't be.
But from she was like, I was leaving the women's division in your hands, and you're now the greediest,
you're holding them
most
down,
selfish. It makes sense.
And Becky says, "You can't tell me what to do
This
with my
isn't your era, Becky. I came back to prove myself. What are you even back for?"
I would say it's no longer Becky's era.
It's
but
the Rhea Ripley, Io Sky,
Becky's
Bianca
era.
Belair.
Yeah. She had her era. Like, Becky's
was still at the top of her game.
Yes.
But Becky's not the face of the women's division right now.
Yes.
Which is fine. I'm fine with it. Nikki Bella going forward, she's going to beat Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella's not going to be the Intercontinental Champion.
I hope not.
She could be.
Not against, just I hope not. I hope Becky retains. But
yeah,
that's
I'm here
forward.
for it.
Yeah. So then, moving forward in the pay-per-view, we had, in my opinion, the most underwhelming match of night 2. Solo Sikoa
just not
versus Jacob Fatu for the
Solo
US
had side
title.
plates. I support.
Congrats.
I liked how the ending went with them both being on the edge and then Tala Tonga dropping them, even hitting Solo, but since Solo was hanging over, Solo just falls out.
Yeah.
Fine with that. I like that they're actually, with the last 2 steel cage matches, acknowledging how they work and not just letting them end in pinfalls.
Yeah.
But what was happening in the cage was so boring. You handcuffed Jacob just to have him
Pop. Immediately break
him
it
off.
out. Yeah.
You didn't even have Jimmy bring him some wire cutters or anything. Like,
I just felt...
I have nothing to say about the match.
Yeah.
Solo won. I'm happy about it. Put Jacob in the main event.
The moment they put the cage down and you look at it, you just know Jacob's going to moonsault off the top.
But he did after the match.
The fact he didn't do it in the match was just totally underwhelming. The match itself was underwhelming. It was just a lot of throwing each other against the cage. And that was it.
Yeah.
A couple hits, couple punches,
Would have
a
liked to
spike.
see like some shredding your face across it.
Yeah.
and
They
some
didn't
more
make...
Solo trying to get out of there and stuff.
They utilized the cage,
Climbing
but they
both
didn't make
up on top
great
and then
utilization of
suplex
it.
and-
Yeah, it could have been so much better.
Could have been. You
But
gotta
Solo
have a
retained.
stinker on the card. Solo
Congrats.
retained shockingly.
Yes, this was one we
Keep
thought
the
was
run
in the bag.
going. I'm here for it. Get Jacob away. No more bloodline.
Nope, not
don't
happening.
Do anymore.
Not happening. It's going to be Jacob and Jimmy.
Just
still
don't do it
fighting the
anymore.
MFT.
Just don't do it anymore.
Not
Just
happening.
don't do it anymore. Let Carmelo Hayes get a title shot.
It'd be awesome, but it's not happening. It's going to be Jacob again. But yeah, Solo retained. Underwhelming match. Moving
Solo is
forward,
still the U.S. champion.
yeah, Solo's still the U.S. champ. And moving forward, we
Last
had
match for SummerSlam.
well,
I actually liked this match.
second to last. Yeah,
Last match for us to
For
talk
us,
about
yeah.
for SummerSlam.
Dom. Yeah, I enjoyed the match. Dom versus AJ,
Dom's 20-year celebration as a wrestler,
and they
in WWE.
and they
Dom
paid
was
homage.
Dom was wearing Ray gear.
AJ
and
was
AJ was
wearing
wearing
Eddie
Eddie gear.
gear.
AJ came out in a lowrider. Dom
Almost
came out
should've
in a Ray
flipped it,
style mask.
But yeah, I feel you should have flipped it. But yeah,
I like AJ being like, "Oh, I'm gonna annoy him by wearing Eddie gear."
yeah, it was cool. The match was fun.
I don't know what it was about it. AJ looked so sick in that gear. Seeing AJ in something that's not blue or red pants
Yeah.
with the same logo that he's had for
forever.
ever
Yeah,
looked great.
yeah, he looked good. The match was fun. The match was upbeat,
Dom
enjoyable.
untying the boot, unzipping the boot,
Yeah.
slip out. Even AJ said it was clever, very creative ending. You've not seen that literally ever.
Yeah, the classic distract the ref, get the chair, smack the ground, fall out, throw
And
an AJ
then-
at the chair, then AJ puts it on his head and falls back.
yep.
Beautiful.
There's nothing to complain about. with
No,
this one.
there was no
Literally
complaints
nothing.
about this match. It
This
was
is your
fun.
second to last match before the main event, or this was your last match before the main
Last
event?
match, yeah.
And it did a great job of being that.
Agreed.
We're still doing the AJ Dom story, which
Yeah.
I'm fine with.
On Raw, AJ said he's still coming after Dom.
He went out there to save Dragon Lee after
After
their
Dom fought
match.
Dragon Lee. Yep.
Dom versus Dragon Lee. Who came out there? El Grande Americano. Who else came out there? El Pete Americano. Who else came out there? El Tyler Americano. I think it was Tyler Bate. I didn't even look
It's
at
a good
picture.
guess because
Who called it?
else? If it is Tyler, congrats.
Who told WWE that they still had contracts?
This man right here.
I'm 2 for 2. I'm 3 for 3.
Shout out Ludwig Kaiser getting together with a bunch
wasn't
of
even on
non-Americans
Raw, dude.
to make the Americanos.
Ludwig wasn't even on Raw. What are
Yeah,
you talking
good point.
about?
I forgot. I'm speaking out of term here. But yeah, it was a long weekend because of how I watched it started. I watched night 1 straight into night 2.
I watched
it night 2 into night
Night
1.
2, SmackDown, then night 1.
Yeah. It was cool in terms of
If you loved it,
Well,
cool. Good for you.
yeah, I mean,
If you didn't love it, cool. Good for you.
it was a pay-per-view to me.
We did horrible. on
Yeah, I mean, even for getting predictions, like, it just was a pay-per-view. You had the really exciting moment with Seth. You had the in-the-moment exciting moment
There
of
was
Brock.
a lot of exciting moments.
There was a lot of great spots.
Just
the overall...
structurally, what?
Yeah.
Like, even if you're having night 2 nights, night 2 shouldn't be all title matches while night 1 only has like 3. Switch some stuff around.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. But it was SummerSlam.
It was
I don't want
SummerSlam.
to talk about it much more.
Agreed.
The one other match
SummerSlam
we included in our predictions
Is behind us. Yep.
my goat
Julia
retains against Zelina Vega, and actually a good match. Little botch towards the ending, but a good match. I still don't really get why Julia is with Kiana James. It's whatever. I'm not going to complain about it, but it's not like it's something that needed to happen. It's just kind of something they did.
They did. They're going to stick to it. It's not like it was a one-off. It's the plan going forward, so it's happening.
It is what it is. Julia retained. Should have retained. This could have been on the show. This was a better match than the Sami Zayn match. This could have been on the show. Just saying.
I guess they wanted to sing Cross Home with a Bang. That's about all I can think. But yeah, Julia retained. That was also one of the few that we both got right.
But that's that was a free space because it's not even on SummerSlam.
It's on the bingo card.
It's not like it's a 5-match pay-per-view with 3 title matches on SmackDown.
Yeah.
It was a 12-match pay-per-view with a predictable title match on SmackDown. There was another title match on SmackDown. It was a little bit of a stinker match, but AAA Tag Title Open Challenge. Los Garza with Santos Escobar back on TV.
Santos Escobar.
And he got to speak on the mic. Defend against Psycho Clown and
Mr. Iguana.
Goat. The match, I didn't like it. The match was not good. But just to see Mr. Iguana back, gotta love it.
Hype.
Entrance is hype. Him in the ring's hype.
Agreed.
La Yesca.
What a gimmick.
Wade Barrett does not like Mr. Iguana.
Wade Barrett usually loves everyone I love.
I was upsetting because Psycho Clown came out and he was like, Psycho Clown is the son of my favorite luchador of all time. I forgot the name. Sorry.
It was something to do with a pig. I just can't remember it.
Yeah, something oinky or some crap.
Yeah.
And then he was, right at the end of the match, he was like, well, Psycho Clown might be my new favorite luchador. And then Psycho Clown got pinned and they lost.
Yeah.
And he didn't like Mr. Iguana at all. Wade Barrett L.
One of the very rare Wade Barrett L's.
Another uncommon, well, not uncommon, another commentator L. I don't know if you noticed this across all the shows. Michael Cole loved to say certain people were mounting other people all the time. I have it written down like 8 times. Reigns mounted Bronson.
No, I did not.
Sheamus just mounted Rusev.
I did not.
Why, Michael Cole, brother? Why have you? It was on SmackDown. It was on both nights of SummerSlam, and it was on Raw. Why did no one tell him to stop saying that you were mounting other people? I guess this is worse than Karrion's pipe.
It was the word of the day for 4 days straight.
Just anytime someone did like a
mounting move, but
or even just gets near them on the ground.
Yeah,
he's mounting him. He's mounting him.
Yeah. But there's a couple things on Raw I wanted to hit real quick because we kind of mentioned it when we were talking about Seth being making the title focal point. LA Knight, Seth started the show off saying, "Shame on everyone," because
standard Seth promo.
Yeah,
Paul said he was the GOAT. Paul has not been the GOAT lately.
Yeah, Paul calling himself the GOAT.
I don't even want to talk about Paul again.
Yeah, as of right now.
That's just it.
The best thing Paul said was the tribal thief and the Shulafala.
Which has been said already.
Yeah.
LA Knight comes out during the Seth promo.
Yes.
He challenged Seth. He's entirely worthy of it. He was the last person to beat Seth.
Which he claims he faked the injury because he knew he couldn't beat
I love that. It's so LA Knight.
You didn't need to fake it for the cash in. You needed it to get away from me.
Adam Pearce comes out there. He's like, oh, it's so hard to get this stuff approved. Screw it. You're defending tonight.
Yep. Well, Seth tells him, I'm not defending.
Yeah. Well, the match happened. It was a fine match. CM Punk came out, attacked Seth Rollins during the match.
As Seth pulled up the mat.
It wasn't to save LA Knight, but LA Knight got saved.
Yeah. Seth pulled up the mat, protecting the floor from the concrete.
Was going to
stomp LA on the concrete. Punk comes out the crowd. And then LA Knight actually gets up and pulls Punk off. Like, you just cost me my title match. Mm-hmm. Who do you think you are? B&B security come down, spear the crap out of Punk. Bronson drops LA Knight. They get them both in the ring. It's a beatdown. I really liked that they did the fake show out
Yes.
where they put the credits up with all of them standing over Punk and LA after he stomped both of them. Walking back towards the entryway, OTC comes out. Acknowledge him because he was in God mode. He dropped Braun and Bronson like they were nothing. And then he gets in the ring to chase Seth. Seth pulls out. B&B security attack him again. He fights both of them off solo by himself.
Then Seth
stomps him.
Then Tsunami times 3. And Bronson stole his shoes.
Again.
Where was Jey Uso?
Yeah, I was shocked. And the crowd was even chanting yeet. We didn't get a Jey save. Kind of shocked about it, but I think it was more so Jay's not going to be challenging for the belt soon. Let's keep the people who are
but I figured he would have saved Roman.
Agreed. But he didn't.
Yeah. But, I mean,
he felt like he did his job at SummerSlam. He didn't
let's get another LA Knight match. He deserves another one.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't even be upset if LA Knight didn't get a title shot. If further down the road you could give me like a build resulting in me thinking LA Knight's actually going to win the belt.
But yeah, I'm saying at some point.
Yeah, because as it sits right now, Seth's not losing that title, in my opinion.
Because this is good ammunition for if you go away from LA Knight, he can come back and be like, "I never lost my match.
Yep,
it was a DQ.
Yep, I'm still the last guy to beat you." So that was cool. I
have 2 things I want to hit from the rest of Raw.
Mm-hmm.
The New Day and Grayson Waller.
Yep.
New Day and Morning. Still,
Xavier's hat was sick.
hat is bigger than the cardboard cutout.
It was sick.
Awesome.
Yeah.
They were on commentary because Grayson Waller ended up fighting Penta.
Shout out Penta's back on Raw.
Penta is back. Love you, Penta.
Goat.
It was a fine match. Cool ending.
Mm-hmm.
Little New Day and Penta beef towards the end.
Yeah, they get in to help Waller
Penta
up, check
puts
on him.
the hat on.
Penta
and does the
on
walk.
It was sick. And then he threw it like a frisbee right at Xavier.
So it seems like we're gonna get a little Penta and New Day beef.
I don't know who he's on team with. Maybe Sammy.
Maybe nobody. Maybe it'll just be singles matches.
Maybe.
I don't care.
Well, I mean,
here for it. The matches will all be good.
I wouldn't be shocked. I don't think it's going to be singles because they're not going to have the greatest tag team of all time.
And Andrade.
Fight singles all the time. Oh, why are you bringing them up? They lost. They didn't do nothing.
Yeah, but
so
one of them is Penta's brother.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, don't bring them up. It's a sore spot right now because of the SummerSlam match. That's what I'm saying.
The other thing to hit from Raw was Rusev versus Sheamus,
which resulted throughout the night.
It was a DQ during the match. I was disappointed at the time, but to see like every other backstage segment get interrupted with them brutalizing each other, sick.
Yeah,
love it. Love ongoing storytelling throughout the show. Mm-hmm. Sami Zayn got accidentally hit at one point. Astray. I'm sure we'll get Rusev versus Sami Zayn, and then Sheamus will cost someone the match, and then we'll get another Rusev and Sheamus.
I thought we were leading towards the best of 7.
I think we are.
Yeah,
we need another win for each of them and another tie to get to the last match.
Yes.
So the other tie can be a double pin, so that you're not doing a double count out at the same time.
These two,
it's getting spicy.
Yeah, I feel like when you've had, say I don't know the exact time, say in 5 weeks, you've had 3 matches with the same 2 guys. Usually by the second match, I'm done with it. Mm-hmm. Not with them.
Also, when you're doing a show where it's just constant beatdowns throughout the show, I feel like the last time they did this was like Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed. Yeah. And that was a great story. Mm-hmm. And it was always exciting, even though they had a good few matches with each other.
Yeah. I agree.
How brutal these guys are in and out of the ring with each other is what's making it really entertaining.
And them two, 1 being friends, and 2 being known as 2 of the harder hitting guys, not really pulling the punches all the time.
They are not pulling on each other.
Like when they start wailing on each other, you know that they're waking up tomorrow bruised. And that's what makes this
Sheamus goes into every Raw looking like a piece of paper. Sheamus leaves every Raw looking like his hair.
Yeah. It should come down to 7. I hope it comes down to 7. And the best part is, it's not even for a title.
So we don't, and it's not even close to a title. So we don't have to get the stupid ending that the best of 7 with Andrade and Mello got.
Mm-hmm. We can just have them
still
finish it out,
that crap,
and then move forward in their story. And it doesn't even have to be anytime soon because they can take a week in between. We could have this for another month and a half and be great. So I'm with it. It was a good match. Well, I mean, the match was
fine. It was a good story throughout the show.
The story was good. But yeah, that covered the week in wrestling. Give me your wrestler of the week and match of the week.
You give me your wrestler of the week and match of the week.
Oh, it would have been Cena had he retained, but he did not. You know what? Greatest moment of SummerSlam, I'll give it to Seth.
Okay. And he retained. And he defended the night after, even if it was DQ.
Yep. And match of the week. I'll go with the women's triple threat, the Naomi, Rhea, Io.
Despite not liking the ending, I am going with Tag Team TLC for my match of the week. Mm-hmm. And for Wrestler of the Week, first timer, picking a tag team, I'm going with DIY.
Oh, that's valid. That's valid. They did put in, a lot of the guys put in a lot of work, but they did put in a lot of work. Had a lot of the
how much
spots.
stuff, including Candace going through the ladder.
Yeah.
How much stuff they did towards the end, and specifically Ciampa hanging above the ring.
Yeah.
DIY.
Really cool. Really cool. I'm with it. I like it. And that's that. That was SummerSlam.
That's that.
We're past it.
We're
moving forward.
Clash in Paris.
We've got,
I think, is my next defense.
I'm sure an hour of SmackDown will be Cody Rhodes talking and John Cena talking, because they've both been announced for talking, and that's what Cody does best, but not really, but we'll listen to it anyways. One for Stephanie, one for Roman.
Mix of both.
I'm with it. Congrats, Christian, for retaining
Don't
the
congratulate
title.
me on this one. I'm holding the belt, but it's a somber
in a
defense.
botch fest. I mean,
if I were a heel right now, which we are heel tactics, but if I were playing the heel right now, that'd be fine.
You're the face that runs the place right now.
But I mean, well, maybe I am the heel. I mean, I've not lost yet. They're gonna start turning on me. All of our fans.
Yeah, congrats for winning the botch fest that was SummerSlam predictions, because we did horrible. Mm-hmm. I guess I'm going to go to a different mindset for the next predictions, because this.
Well, I have to as well, because
I just know that I'm picking Cody, and that's all I know at this point in time. But yeah, it was something. WrestleCon was fun. It was a cool experience. If you've never been to a WrestleCon or anything like that, definitely go to them. You get
their next one might not be until WrestleMania.
Yeah, but you get,
unless they do end up doing Survivor Series.
Any kind of like major wrestling convention that is cool, just because you get to see legends, you get to see current talent, you get to see indie talent.
Ospreay was there, Okada was there, Tony Storm was there, Sting was there,
Muda, Sting, Luger. Honky Tonk Man, Jake the Snake, RVD, Rhino, what a guy. Dudleys were there, Hardys were there. I mean, it was awesome. A lot of good talent, a lot of great meet and
Yushin
greets.
Thunder Liger.
Oh, yeah. Yushin was there. Who else? Did we say Okada? Yeah, we said Okada. But yeah, it was fun. It was cool. It took away from SummerSlam for a little bit, but we got back on track. We watched the pay-per-view. It's behind us, and we're moving forward. Looking forward to SmackDown. Not really, but we're moving forward to it. Anything else to say? Any last minute?
Hit the outro.
All right, cool. Thank you all for tuning into Heel Tactics Podcast. SummerSlam is in the rear view, and we're moving forward to Clash at Paris. Hopefully getting some actual decent builds this time, because most of SummerSlam was pretty rushed builds. We've got to the end of August, so it's time frame wise not that great, but it is what it is.
Well, we already have some build.
Yeah, we've got some build. Christian's champ. Congrats. Look for us on social media, all the platforms. Look for us on... We've got the podcast on Spotify, Amazon, iHeartRadio. No Apple. Apple's dead to us right now. And, of course, here on YouTube. This is the main platform. We've got shorts coming out.
We've passed 100 subscribers.
We have passed 100 subscribers, so thank you all to anyone who subscribes. Tell your friends, tell your family, anyone who would enjoy listening to us ramble about wrestling.
This part,
but yeah, we appreciate any and all who watch, who listen.
We truly do appreciate.
Yeah, we truly do. We will be back next week with just a regular Raw and SmackDown, and it'll be fun. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and we hope you have a good day, good night, good morning, whenever you're watching, and we'll see you later. Thank you.